targets of that last rock. Keep coming straight. No, keep coming straight. That's not straight. You're going, Dad, you gotta go. Go driver. Go driver.
Not that bad. Alright, you're coming up. Alright, let's go.
You wanna go up and wait and let these guys get through?
So we're here at Stony Lonesome OHV Park in north of Birmingham. We did some great off-roading today. Everybody tested their vehicles. We got one last thing. One of the workers here decided to tell Nate and Brian that they needed to test their vehicles on this tire ramp. And so this is what happens when you listen to the old man telling you to try out his tire ramp.
And what you get is a high-centered FJ. Alright, so our adventure starts in Villa Rica, Georgia on a Saturday morning. Me and my buddies decided to head over to Alabama for a little epic mountain biking, camping, some really challenging off-roading. I know we have some new gear to test out. Brian's got new skid plates. We got lockers on the Jeep. Nate's got a new bike rack he wanted to test out. So everybody got to test out their gear and have a really challenging day out there on the trails.
Ledge. About to come up ledge. Slow, slow.
Life of a cameraman, doing a lot of walking on Boulder Ridge. We're able to get some good grub, and before I knew it, Brian's riding off a cliff.
We got a traffic jam. The truck said, hell no, I'm not climbing that hill. But we're gonna climb that hill. We got Alex, he's excited. He had never seen it like this before.
We let it be known that the Cherokee and that side-by-side also turned around. We persevered and everybody made it up the climb. I kind of wish I got more footage of Brian and his JK, but with everyone needing a spot, he was pretty much left out of the footage on this one. Brian here in the Forerunner, the other Brian, was having a little difficulty, but he was able to get up with just a few back and forths and choosing the right line with the help of a good spot. I think one of the advantages to using the radio for spotting is that everybody in the group can listen in and kind of hone in on what needs to be done to get over the obstacle.
We went driver's side straight ahead.
After seeing Brian do a few back and forths, I decided to just test out my new rear locker, and as you can see, the Jeep pretty much just crawled right up this climb. As you watch the video, you'll notice the differences between the independent front suspension of the Toyotas and the solid front axle of the Jeeps, and to see how we take different lines and how the vehicle reacts to different obstacles. Here we have Ethan driving his father's FJ Cruiser. Nate, they're testing out the new ISI Advanced Bicycle Carrier System. It's a higher clearance bike rack made just for off-roading, gives you a better departure angle than an average bike carrier would. If you remember from the last video, this is what happens when you have a poor departure angle on a bike rack.
Get a bike, get a bike, get a bike, get a bike.
Back up. Stop. Passenger. Passenger and more gas. There you go. All right, passenger's about to come off the rock. Keep going, passenger.
Here we are dropping into Trail 404. It's a Jeep Badger Honor Trail. You see these tight switchback turns can offer a challenge, especially sometimes for these front independent suspension guys. having to
Coming off the
maybe
rock.
raise a wheel or two off the
hit the rock, I
ground,
didn't
making
want
the
you to
turn.
Alright, go slow. Go watch the bikes. Man, those Aussies would be proud with that rack so far. There you go. Yeah, go passenger.
Cry for help, and only think about yourself. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Driver's side.
Nate wanted me to take the inside line on this, maybe to see the Jeep flex a little more and see what it can do. So if I remember correctly, the last time me and Nate did Trail 404 a few years ago, he had a problem on this same spot, maybe. He had a winch out. Today he decided to rip a tire off the bead. What happened was his washout caused his tire, when he was turning hard driver, to basically come up on the berm and just peel right off the rim. We were running lower pressure, you usually do off-road, so it's just something that happens. You know, they use bead lock rims that clamp onto the tire, but with regular rims, it's always a possibility to rip that tire off the bead. So as it goes in the off-road community, everybody was hands on deck. Brian lent out his high lift jack. We got that lifted up on the slider, got the spare tire off and mounted on. We used the winch cable off of Brian's Jeep to kind of keep things steady and keep the FJ from sliding forward a little bit on that high lift jack. So I think everybody got a lot of experience on this, and just what you do in the off-road community, everybody helps each other out.
Down the hill. Once we clear, we'll square peg runs. Who's got the breaker bar? Okay, so new strategy. Now that I've got 6 spotters,
I would say go up.
we're all gonna go high and keep the driver tire down here.
So it was kind of the consensus that everybody wanted to take the high line, keep the passenger side tire above that washout. But as you can see, all it did was lift the tire up off the ground because it didn't have the flex to be able to make that turn. So we ended up backing back out and taking the tight turn, staying away from that washout. I think Stony Lonesome needs to rename this turn or this trail, just call it Tripod, because I think everybody got a wheel off the ground except for maybe my Jeep. It seems as this turn keeps giving us difficulty, the next Brian next in the Jeep decided to go really high and try to get up on the bank completely away from the hole. But as you can see, the back tire slips in and whoa, there we go. But yeah, it really wasn't as bad as it looked, as the Jeep did come back down on its own. So all's good, but we decided to just kind of do a 4 or 5 point turn to get this Jeep around the corner. Yeah, I'm not really accomplishing anything by trying to hold the Jeep down. I don't think my weight would have any effect on the Jeep rolling over, but I guess it makes me feel better.
Right now. Turn right. Driver. Right now. Yeah. Hang on. Right, back up. Hard. Hard passenger. Back up. Alright, you go driver. Right there. You're gonna come up. Straighten up. Straighten up.
Ooh, same thing's gonna happen to this tire.
Seems crazy how this little pothole has caused everybody so much trouble. But when you put a pothole in the middle of the line that everybody wants to take, it just makes everybody have to either take the turn way tighter than what they're comfortable with, or as you've seen with the other Jeep, taking it way wider than necessary. So these little obstacles are what makes off-roading so much fun and challenging.
Get it. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it all the way. Start high and turn into it. Yep. Best way to do it. Go. You got it. You got it, Mark. Go ahead. Make him let him go first. That way I can see how to do it.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Color trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing moves, your paint, your red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, you're my sailing ship. Guide me when you head for your trip. Right out of this wicked black and into bright sand. Straight to
definitely want to give a big shout out to Brian and Wilson for doing some great spotting and tour guiding today. It really made for a stress-free trip. We just got to sit back and enjoy the ride. I really wish I had got more footage of him and his Jeep.
Let me know when I get closer, open up the sky for me. When you say I'll dig much deeper, I'll shout. Let me know when I get closer, open up the sky for me. When you say I'll dig much deeper, I will shout.
Just roll it slow.
Keep coming. Slow. Good. Keep slow. Alright. Got foot to your back comes off the ledge. Come on. It's not that bad. Alright, you're coming off.
Roll slow and you're down it. Off you go. Next. You want to go up and wait? Let these guys get through, then we'll do it together on the next section. There you go. Okay, now go passenger, hard passenger. Okay, now go straight, hard passenger more. You're gonna come off the edge.
Me and Brian literally installed these sliders probably 12 hours ago. His OEM side steps probably would have just crumpled with that impact from that rock.
Passenger, nice and easy, nice and slow. You got about a foot till you drop off the back. Okay, slow. About another 4. Just roll slow. Roll slow. There you go. You're clear.
I really like showing these two different perspectives. You got Alex on the camera, and then you also have Nate spotter cam. Nate did a great job spotting everybody through these rocks.
Okay, you're gonna come off a hit. Nice and slow. Okay, passenger. Just roll right up. You're gonna come off that edge on the back right now. Nice and slow. There you go. Come straight. Okay, go driver. Driver. Little more driver. Okay, passenger. Straight. Left. Passenger. Slow down. You got to go slow. Easy. Or you're going to bang the rocks really hard. Okay, anytime you got to just baby step through this. Okay, come driver's side. Okay, now slow. Okay, perfect. Now, just go straight.
Okay, so on this rock climb here, Brian in the 4Runner is the only one who made it first try. Okay, so I found myself trying to test the new lockers. Before I would have to use a lot of skinny pedal to get over stuff, so on this rock here I was really trying to see if I could do it with very little momentum, but I still needed to adjust and back up and use a little bit more skinny pedal, but it was a good experiment to kind of learn the new system.
Passenger, Mark, passenger. Passenger. You got it. Hit it. Go back, but turn driver just a little bit. Go back, turn driver just a little bit. And when you go forward, turn passenger a little more. Passenger.
Running through the last of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my time.
I think this was the only time that rack actually touched the ground. I was really impressed with it. It took a little bit of damage, but nothing we couldn't bend back out. Considering everything we took these vehicles through, not too bad.
Thank you for the lift, man.
Yeah.
Couple Toyotas working together.
So we're on day 2 at Oak Mountain State Park. I got Nate, Ethan, Alex with me. The other guys, they obviously have something to prove because they're way up there, and us fat and out of shape guys are back here. Me and Alex.
You got that bottle of tequila?
I think Nate's got the tequila.
So after the long climb up, everybody got to test their skills on Boulder Ridge. It's a trail at the top of the mountain. It has a lot of insane rock features and other obstacles. Everybody really got to test their skills on this one.
To the right. Oh, I got you.
Well, after everybody got done with the ride, we loaded up. Everybody got a quick shower, and then we stopped by the trash dump to properly throw our trash away. Shout out to the Trail Trash Dirtbag. Follow him on Instagram. And then we made our way to go find some grub. We had some good time, good food at this hamburger joint, Milo's. I got chicken nuggets. I got ridiculed for it, but that's okay. I enjoyed them. We had some good fellowship with friends. And then we made our way to the gas station. It was $4.19 a gallon. So this wasn't a very cheap trip, but it was most worth it. So we all just headed back to Georgia. Had a great time driving on the expressway on the way home. Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.